Hello there, beautiful people. Many thanks for joining us on the last edition of In the House for this week. This Friday, the last day of the month of April. Yes, it's the eve of Labour's Day. And let's seize this opportunity to wish Happy Labour's Day in advance to all employees scattered around the world and in Cameroon in particular, because tomorrow we know definitely there won't be any official celebration due to the COVID-19 pandemic in the country. But then in little gatherings, I know people will be there to make merry, sit, reflect, and, you know, brainstorm on those things that make their job a little bit tasky, a little bit hard, and forge a way forward. Yes, you want to respect the barrier measures as you go out, okay? Put on your face mask and avoid those gatherings of 50 persons so you don't contract COVID-19. You know what happens on Fridays, right? On In the House. I love Fridays so much, and we just want to say, yes, thank God it is Friday, of course. And in the studio today, we have great women who are going to entertain you for 1 hour 30 minutes. Yes, you sure will learn so much on the program today. You don't want to miss out on any part of the program, because we'll keep you thrilled for 1 hour 30 minutes. Go to our Facebook page, like, comment, and share. You can send us your WhatsApp messages, SMSs, and the Facebook messages as well, and we will read them live on the platform here. You can also catch us on our YouTube channel. Subscribe so whenever there is a broadcast, you'll be the first to know. Yes, because our goal is to bring the change we want. It's all about education, fun, relaxation, entertainment. Stay put and start sending in the reactions as soon as you get a topic of discussion on your screen. Nora Kebei is in the building with me, and I can see that she's ready for the weekend as much as I am. Hooray!
So the weekend.
Yeah, that's her favorite song, so I knew she was just going to bunch in. Yes,
Hooray,
of course. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How are you doing today, Nora?
I'm great, Eileen. It's always great when it's a Friday. We always feel happy and you relax.
Yeah. What about the work for 2 days or so?
We know that we are still going out to celebrate the Labor Day and what have you. Good morning, beautiful people. We are grateful and thankful to God for seeing another day. It's a bright Friday in the economic capital of Cameroon, Douala. We are streaming here right at Fengut Home Bangé. We're live on Facebook. It's In the House, a favorite program, talk show In the House, which runs from 11 to 12:30 p.m. every weekday from Mondays. That's to say from Mondays to Fridays, where we talk about societal issues, family issues, so that together we can bring about the change we deserve in our societies. We condemn outrightly those things people do or that we do which are wrong, even if sometimes we do condemn them every day, and these things are still recurrent. But our job is to educate, and we will never stop educating.
Of course, being
no
society's watchdog.
Recurrent this vices happen in the society, we will never stop talking about it.
Of the voiceless.
Good. We always talk about it so that someday, one day, as we all hope, we come to it will bring about that change that we deserve in the society.
Oh yeah.
With that said, go to our Facebook page, comment, like, and share. Send in your contributions, and then together we can bring about that change.
Oh yeah.
Let the show begin.
Thank you very much, Nora Kebei. I want to say thank you, and thank you once more to all those who always take out time to watch In the House, inspire one person, educate their kids, families, friends, and everyone around you. Thank you very much for joining this educative crew every weekdays 11 to 12:30 p.m. and then back at home in everything you do. We have Gwladys Bomotonguina, my pastor, gossip girl, French queen. Gwladys, bienvenue à In the House. Comment tu te portes ce matin?
Finish, Eileen.
J'espère que tu as bien dormi. I finished. Of course, my job was well done. Did I do it well?
You didn't finish it. You did not call her Mami Kongosa.
No, she did it.
She said gossip girl. When you say gossip girl, you fix it.
Okay.
But you have to say it as it is.
No,
so that Maka women should understand. You are Mami Kongosa.
This will be more hurt.
Wait,
I have to do that.
She doesn't have to be hurt.
Nora, after this show today, you are in this office. Really? Are you serious?
Like seriously.
You are Mami Kongosa. That's it.
You bring us the
Yes.
gist. Yes. officially on In the House. So just
official
assume your duties.
Okay. No problem, no hala.
No hala.
Take it.
Yes.
Bonjour à vous qui nous regardez. Oui, c'est In the House, c'est la bonne humeur ce matin. Et puis effectivement, parce que c'est le week-end. Hein? Ah, mais cette semaine, elle est passée tellement rapidement. Je ne sais pas si pour vous à la maison, la semaine aussi passée rapidement comme ça. Eileen, tu sais, hier, je me suis levée. Puis jeudi. Waouh, c'est jeudi.
Oui, c'est jeudi.
Et puis là, aujourd'hui, nous sommes
vendredi.
La semaine, elle a filé. Donc, bonne fête du travail à tous les travailleurs du Cameroun. Oui, effectivement, parce que certainement, nous ne serons pas sur ce plateau pour vous dire bonne fête. Alors, nous profitons de cette occasion aujourd'hui pour vous le dire, hein, parce que vous savez, vous êtes, je vais dire ça comme les gens disent souvent. Non, je vais dire comme les gars disent souvent au quartier. Vous êtes nos tatates.
Oh
oui, effectivement, nous sommes ici parce qu'ils sont là et parce qu'ils nous encouragent ici. Sinon, on ne serait pas là au jour d'aujourd'hui. Donc, sur ce, restez connectés, restez scotchés parce qu'aujourd'hui, on parle relations, on parle couple. Et je sais qu'il y a beaucoup de couples au Cameroun, en Afrique et dans le monde qui ont des problèmes, hein, surtout ceux dont nous allons parler aujourd'hui. Donc, n'allez nulle part, restez connectés, restez scotchés. Mais encore, allez sur notre page Facebook, likez, commentez et puis partagez.
Merci beaucoup Gladys et le programme est 100% bilingue. Bon, vous pouvez aussi envoyer votre message en français ou on va les lire live sur la plateforme ici. Now Nora is going to tell us what our discussions are going to center on today and what the topic of the day is all about, which already I'm just so excited about.
Yeah, we are going to talk about marriage today, and our topic for today is, which do you prefer? Marriage within a tribe or intertribal marriage? Which do you prefer?
Oh, yes.
Our person has said, we are one and indivisible. Now, why do you want to differentiate between intertribal? Some parents say, no, I don't want you to go to Basaland. I don't want you to go to North. I don't want to. Why? We are one and indivisible. We should be proud of our culture. We should be proud of who we are.
Yeah.
There should be no differentiation, you know.
Thank you very much, Nora. You placed it perfectly. There are parents who would not allow their kids to get married to a particular tribe because of this or that reason. They'll do everything, break a nerve, you know, and tell you over my dead body that way you get married to this guy, probably like she said from Bassa or whatever tribe it is, because we have stories of people coming from that land who are recalcitrant in these or have bad morals or attitude and are just going to destroy your home. So today we want to know from you if it's okay or which one you go in for, which one you advise someone to get in for. Is it marriage within a tribe or out of the tribe? That's intertribal marriage. So send your contributions to the telephone number you find on that screen. We're going to discuss a lot concerning this particular topic, which is still a huge, a major factor, a hindrance to so many young people settling down. Yes, because their families will never give you a go-ahead to settle down with a guy or a woman from a particular tribe, even if it's just within the country. And it could really get complicated when it's out of the country. You can imagine how some people will just say a no and just stop a young lady, a young man from having a chance to have a spouse. Gladys is going to translate for the French family so they know what our discussions are focused on today.
Eileen Sama. Alors on se pose la question, qu'est-ce que vous préférez? Le mariage intertribal ou le mariage dans la même tribu? Qu'est-ce que vous préférez? Le mariage intertribal ou le mariage dans la même tribu? Effectivement, on a beaucoup de problèmes dans nos familles au jour d'aujourd'hui. Non, tu n'épouses pas un homme bamileke. Je refuse. Tu n'épouses pas une fille bassa. Jamais, mon fils ne peut jamais épouser une fille bassa. Attends, tu veux épouser une fille yaoundé?
Comment ça?
Non.
Tu veux épouser une fille Bamenda? C'est quoi ça?
Ça comment, mon frère? Non, mon fils. Je ne veux pas entendre ça. Ma fille, non. Pardon. Passe avec. On ne veut pas. Ouais. Aujourd'hui, on en parle sur le plateau de Indas parce que effectivement, on s'est rendu compte que beaucoup de jeunes en souffrent au jour d'aujourd'hui, se retrouvent célibataires, pas parce que il y avait personne pour les épouser, mais parce que les parents n'ont pas accepté le choix du partenaire qu'ils ont fait basé sur la tribu de ces personnes-là. Donc aujourd'hui, s'il vous plaît, accordez-nous un peu de votre temps, hein? Voilà, et un peu de votre compréhension.
Of course, sometimes as parents, as guardians, as religious leaders, or probably traditional rulers and heads of families, we give these sweeping statements. We just conclude about the people from a particular tribe. We forget to know that these are individuals and everybody is built differently. Everybody has their own characteristics, and every home has its own background, its own strong pillars. The people who raise these people could be of great morals, yes. So sometimes it's not okay to just give these sweeping statements. But today on the platform, we want to hear from you all what you think about the subject of discussion today. Would you prefer intertribal marriage or marriage within a tribe? And if you say no, why so? Why would you not want it? What are some of those advantages you think that could come from either this situation or that one? Send your reactions to the phone number you find on your screen. We'll be reading them live on the platform. Don't go anywhere. Let's take a musical bite. And remember, today is Throwback Friday on In the House. Let's go and dance with some old school music. We call it old makossa, of course. Makossa, don't go anywhere.
Que ton nom soit sanctifié, règne sur mon cœur.
Enjoying that beautiful one from Koto Baz. He lives on, and yes, of course, it's all about 237 music, and my major prime is the African eye. So we promote us, and we would love you to join us as we do that every day on this beautiful channel, which has 7 channels to its credit. Sure, you already know them, but for those who don't know, we have Real Black 1 and 2. We have My Gospel Africa, My Music Africa. We have My Media Prime TV, and we have My Media Movie French and My Media Movie English. Yes, these are all 7 channels belonging to the big house at the BT Media Group. Let's start getting some reactions before we hear from our panelists this morning. Since we already have them, I won't like to keep you waiting. It's a Friday, and we know so many people will be rushing to conclude with their businesses, work at the office, so they can go and chill and celebrate. So this one says, I'm Dominion from Bonaberry. Intertribal marriage is really good because it makes you discover all the cultural values, and you are very sure there is no affiliation between you and your partner. Some people have dated in the same tribe and ended up discovering that they were related. Okay, thank you very much. A huge point that you're raising. We'll surely come back to it. But then, let's start with Nora. She will definitely follow suit with what this message is saying. Nora, advantages of marriage within a tribe. Oh, yes.
Before I answer that question, I want to just say marriage is an institution ordained by God, and God did not tell us that you have to, He did not impose that we have to go to this particular tribe and go to this. We have to, all of us have to pursue our individual happiness.
Yeah.
And it is true that parents now have a very great influence over their children, especially when it comes to marriage. But I think that with the coming of modernism, a lot of these things have changed, because there are children, there are men, there are women who think that they're already grown up, because if you're getting into marriage, it means you know what you're going into.
Yeah.
I think that that time has come where children, the grown men and women, know what they are going in for, and they are able to stand their grounds and say, no, mommy or daddy, this is, this is the person I have chosen, and this is, I'm going with this person. Talking about advantages of marrying within the tribe, I think there are a lot of advantages, especially when it comes to culture.
Yes.
When it comes to culture. Now, in culture, you have the food, you have the language. The language is the first thing. Now, when you get married to somebody from the same tribe, you don't need to go through that stress, Eileen, of having to learn another language. Especially when there are children involved.
Yeah.
Communication.
Communication
now,
becomes
you
smooth.
sit somewhere and maybe you want to communicate with your spouse, and then there are strangers there. It's very easy for that communication to flow. Yeah. That's an advantage. Yeah. It's easy. Maybe you want to talk
to your wife, and you don't want the third
party to know.
Understand.
Of course, not that you're planning to kill them. You may just want to.
But there is no gossip that you don't want.
Yeah.
Probably family secret. Probably even a gossip.
It's very easy for you to communicate and say, okay, this person has come, there's no food in the house, and you don't want to say it because of the person. Let's get in the kitchen, my wife, and do something fast for our guest. You know, without the stranger necessarily hearing what you're saying, you know. So I think that's
secrets are better. If there's something that is dropped somewhere who is not proper,
the parlor is dirty, and you just say, please go to the parlor, just arrange those chairs and arrange the parlor. You know, this person is coming in. Just, you know, so without him necessarily understanding what you're doing, I think that's a great advantage. The language, and then children too. If there are children in their relationship, they don't have to go through that stress of learning another language.
Or of going to stay with grandma to learn the language.
That's what our parents do, that they have to send you
grandma.
So the grandma,
grandma will cheat this one
and the other one.
And then sometimes they even end up learning none of the languages. You know, that's a great advantage.
And I think that's one of the problem that we had. You understand? And we are forced to be speaking in French and English, and then because we
children get confused along the way.
At the end of the day, you can't even speak your dialect. Your mother's tongue or your
sometimes one of the parents is the language is domineering in the house. Now the children will maybe get used to that language and then forget about the other one, and then it start bringing you problems. Maybe your spouse says, "No, why are you imposing on the children to learn this language and not the other way around?" And then take, for example, something like food. Men are too attached to their food. They give value to food.
Tell me about it.
Now, say I come from Manu.
Okay.
I could have gotten married. Okay, let me just take my example.
Yes.
I come from Manu, and my husband comes from the northwest, precisely from Way. Okay. Now, I was forced to learn
how to
cook corn fufu. It's a dominant meal in their, you know. I do that gladly, though. I do that gladly.
But some person,
I do that happily. But if now taking the fact, considering the fact that we came from the same tribe, you know, it would have been me giving him, you know, corn fufu would have just been, you know, a very normal thing, or maybe a man who got married to. I want to use my Eru. Now, sometimes you could get married to a man who is not, you know, Bayang, who does not come from Manu, and he wants to eat that typical Bayangi Eru. And then you can't get it. You can't. Maybe you can cook Eru, but you can't cook that particular one. Some people cook Eru, and it's so either it's too soft or it's too hard. Some people like it soft, some people like it hard. Maybe you're a Bayangi man who wants that, you know, that real traditional Eru, and you can't get the flavor, and then at some point you feel frustrated, you don't feel at home, and you start thinking that, oh, if I got married to a woman from Manu, I would have been having this, you know, this delicacy, the way it's supposed to be done. You know, those are some of the frustrations. But I think that, and then talking about dressing too, dressing. Now you may get married to you may get married to a spouse who can you are in the same, you come from the same tribe, you know, and then dressing out to different occasions is not a problem. It becomes very easy for you guys to choose. You know that, okay, we are attending this occasion, this occasion, and we come from the same tribe. We know the traditional outfits to attend, you know, this particular occasion. And take, for example, somebody who comes from north. You get married to somebody from north, and you are not from north. It's difficult for you to adapt.
Always put on the loins, wrap yourself up, so get into their culture, which is really strict.
Even though I will still say again that Popo has said we are one and indivisible. We should proudly embrace into these different cultures. Like I said, it's what we should be proud of who we are. It should not be a barrier. It's true that we have advantages, just like we have disadvantages too. We have disadvantages, but these are things that we should condemn them outrightly. We have advantages, and and another aspect of, you know, this marrying from the same tribe is the fact that you are safe from the pressures of in-laws. You know, you're safe from the pressures of in-laws. Getting married to another, take for example, you want to get married to another person to a spouse from another tribe, and then the in-laws come and start saying, no, we don't want you because you're from this, you're from Manu people don't last in marriage, women from marriage don't, from Manu people want to go out. No, they don't, they are divorcees, they don't stay in one marriage. You marry a Manu woman, because that's a general connotation that women from Manu marry here, they don't stay, they go to the next marriage and all of that.
Yeah, sweeping statements.
Yeah, those are sweeping statements that you wouldn't want to, get into a relationship where you have these little gossips from in-laws.
And also, Nora, your in-laws will not have a chance to gossip against you.
Against
you know how in-laws can cook up a good plan and you're there, you don't even know what they are saying.
Yeah.
So if you are from the same tribe, they will hardly talk
about evil.
It's
true that those little gossips will always come back. They will not say it in the dialect and they will not say it in your presence, because if they say that, of course,
and also it's an advantage for a young lady who wants to get married to a man with whom they are in the same tribe. The family will most definitely go for her.
Of course, you'll be welcome.
You'll
be welcome, and they will love you, and they will like
the other one that is not from their tribe.
So the family will just be happy. Hey, it will be a huge celebration. Like my grandmother will be happy, and happy that okay, you're getting married to somebody from local. Oh, for her,
it's true. Everybody wants that. Yeah, for everybody, it's something that every parent wish. Because you feel that like, I'm getting married to my brother, I'm getting married to my sister. There are things that you will not do in that relationship, because at the end of the day, you will meet back in the village and matters will be settled there. It's not like where you're married to somebody from another tribe and you have a problem that warrants you to go back to the village and you start also feeling like a stranger in that place.
And also they may have their ways of handling that situation that is different.
It's not your own. And then you start thinking that they are imposing things on you. Yeah.
Alright, Nora, thank you. We're going to hear the advantages of intertribal marriage from Gwladys, but before we get there, let's get few reactions. Cliff Tabet says, another great topic. Love is based on respect and understanding of the couple. Okay, this should be the reason for marriage. With social media, our world has become a global village. That's true. And this one from Muke Aristide says, greetings to you guys in the studio. From my humble opinion, I believe whether marriage is within or from another tribe, all what is needed in marriage is the love, respect, and the fear of God, mindless of the tribe. All right, Aristide watching from the United Arab Emirates. Thank you very much for your contribution. Makes sense as well. Now, Gwladys, les avantages qui peuvent venir dans un mariage interculturel, n'est-ce pas?
Really, Eileen?
Dino.
Really?
Oh yes, I know that Nora had started
put me on the hot seat, right?
Encouraging us, looking at our daddy, I like to call him like that, who always urge us to be loving, peaceful, and embrace every person out there. You know, all the people from the tribes of Cameroon, that we are one, we are unique, we are special people, and let's just make the best of this huge cultural diversity. Cameroon is called Africa's in miniature. It's not for nothing. It's because we actually represent,
and of course
Africa.
We have a very rich cultural heritage.
Exactly.
A country with about 200 plus tribes.
If we have to
languages,
it's really amazing. It would be like, okay, I'm limiting myself just to my tribal people. I don't want to have anything to do with any other person out of my tribe who could really make life a little bit difficult.
Me, I'm one of the person who don't even like to
within the tribe.
Yeah, I don't at all.
It's exciting to go out there. It's exciting learning different cultures,
different cultures. Being with somebody from
who's different, completely different, and particularly people of Grassfield. I don't know why, but
they have a rich culture.
I don't know why, but it's like that.
Just attracted to people from that
from the Grassfield. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just like their style.
Just to precise that she is from the center. If you have a girl from the center talking like this, then definitely there is something special about everything concerning her and her beliefs.
Effectivement, Eileen, comme on parle depuis des avantages du mariage intertribal. Premier avantage, comme Nora a cité tout à l'heure, c'est la culture, toujours la culture. C'est vrai que d'une manière ou d'une autre, quelqu'un peut voir cette diversité de culture comme un problème, parce que c'est quand même un défi à remporter. Mais la vie au quotidien même, c'est un défi à remporter. Et lorsque tu acquiers une nouvelle connaissance, tu grandis. Oui. Et c'est toujours important de grandir. C'est toujours important. Il faut jamais accepter de rester statique.
Statique,
Oui, parce
yes.
que quand quelque chose est statique à la fin,
It doesn't grow.
ça
Yeah.
it make no sense.
Yeah.
Donc c'est toujours mieux, c'est toujours bien de chercher à apprendre, à connaître des choses différentes de celles que tu as tout le temps connues.
Yeah.
Donc l'un des avantages du mariage intertribal pour moi, c'est cette possibilité-là d'expérimenter d'autres cultures,
Cultures, yeah.
voilà, de connaître d'autres mets qui sont différents des mets avec lesquels tu as grandi. Moi, au jour d'aujourd'hui, je prépare le héros. J'ai pas grandi avec le héros.
Yeah.
Je prépare
Comme foufou.
non, le couscous de maïs, nous aussi on mange le couscous de maïs. Voilà. Mais je prépare le hachou. Et j'ai pas grandi avec le hachou. Je sais même pas si ma mère connaît préparer le hachou. Oui, je mange, on appelle ça comment, ce qu'on fait avec les feuilles de macabo là. J'aime ça.
Ekwang.
Oh my God, it's just amazing.
Ekwang.
Mais j'ai pas grandi avec ça, mais je me rappelle que ma mère a préparé ça une fois. C'était un exploit, hein? C'était un exploit pour elle. Elle a pris toute une journée pour préparer cette marmite de Ekwang et c'était vraiment très bon. Je pense que c'est de là où j'ai gardé cette image là dans ma tête qu'il faut à tout prix que quand je grandisse, je prépare ça. Donc c'est pour dire quoi? C'est pour dire que cette diversité là, ça porte du beau, ça porte de la lumière.
It's quite exciting and knowledge. You expand knowledge. You educate yourself.
Yeah, it's very important. Même sur le point peut-être du langage. Oui, c'est toujours intéressant d'apprendre la langue de quelqu'un d'autre. C'est vrai que parfois tu peux écouter la manière dont quelqu'un dit bonjour à son patois et puis ça t'amuse, mais c'est important. C'est beau. En fait, c'est très beau même. Donc, c'est important pour nous de permettre aussi à nos enfants d'acquérir cette différente diversité culturelle là. Déjà, ok, l'enfant connaît que ok, peut-être aussi mon père est peut-être de l'Ouest Cameroun. Peut-être en décembre je vais porter les vêtements là, les gros vêtements là. Et puis maman est peut-être du centre. Peut-être je vais porter je vais manger peut-être ça. C'est très beau, Eileen. Je sais pas pourquoi les gens n'aiment pas l'expérience. Les gens n'aiment pas
there are some days I wake up in my very good spirit and I just tell my husband, Umbue. And I feel like, wow, mommy, you greeted daddy in this language. So it's exciting. It's nice.
I've said it, Eileen. It's bringing a different atmosphere in the
relationship.
Yeah, because the other partner is seeing that okay, this man or this woman is really comment je vais dire, feeding herself in my culture. You know, it's quite interesting. I don't know why many people are afraid of the unknown. That's the
reason why they prefer to stay in their tribe.
They don't want to try. They like their comfort zone. But if you want to do something great, you need to come out of your comfort zone. It's very important.
Test new waters.
You need to. And at the end of the day, as I will say, Eileen, there is a little probability for you to marry somebody who's like your brother or like your sister or like you know, you have such problems in many tribes when you meet somebody maybe in the town, and at the end of the day you people have the same blood.
Your family tells you you can't get married to this person because
it's embarrassing.
Related.
And maybe somehow. You people have already gone far with the relationship.
That was what somebody said here, that it's a huge blocking factor because you can be getting married to your sister, to your relative without you knowing.
But when it's like, okay, you're coming from the north, I am from the south.
You do it gladly and
my father, you are free. In fact, you don't have any problem in your mind, in the back of your mind. You know, there are people that are getting into a relationship when the person will tell the person, okay, I am from Nora, what's your tribe again?
Bayangi, from
Manu. Okay, and then you met another man who is telling you, oh, Nora, I'm from Manu also. Okay, maybe I'm a brother, you know.
Exactly, that's what just come to mind.
Yes, like maybe I'm my brother. And
brother.
At the end of the day, you might approach the relationship with like not
with
really
a pinch of salt.
Yeah, you are not really investing yourself in that relationship, because in one way or the other you think that, okay,
this could
maybe
be a relative.
One day I'll wake up and then they will tell me that this is my brother or this is my sister. So that's one another advantage of intermarital
intertribal marriage.
So that's it, Eileen. Et aussi, il faut revenir au fait que nous sommes tous des Bantous en même temps. Nous sommes tous des Bantous et il n'y a vraiment pas de véritable différence entre nous, déjà ici au Cameroun, pour ne pas parler de l'Afrique. Parce qu'il y a aussi des gens qui ont ce problème-là de se marier avec des gens qui ne sont pas qui sont pas des Camerounais. C'est compliqué. Voilà. Non, je peux pas. Mais je vais dire une chose, c'est que nous sommes tous des Bantous. Nous venons tous d'une même personne. Et c'est vrai qu'il y a des raisons qui peuvent amener à ce que il y ait imposition de se marier avec quelqu'un de ta tribu. Comme peut-être lorsque tu es chef à l'ouest, il faut à tout prix que ta première femme soit du village, parce qu'ils veulent un successeur de son pur. Voilà, ce sont des choses qui arrivent. Mais bon, au jour d'aujourd'hui, si tu n'es pas peut-être chef ou notable, je vois pas ce qui doit t'arrêter. Voilà, je vois pas ce qui doit t'arrêter. Pourquoi est-ce que tu dois trouver que c'est bizarre? Et puis ça apporte des, comment je vais dire, le fait de se marier même avec des personnes qui ne sont pas de la même tribu que nous, Eileen, ça diminue aussi le tribalisme. Vous savez, au Cameroun, on a beaucoup de problèmes de tribalisme jusqu'aujourd'hui. On a beaucoup de problèmes de tribalisme au Cameroun. Et je pense que le fait de se mixer, de faire ce mixage-là, ça va apaiser ces problèmes de tribus là. Tu vas arriver quelque part, on aura du mal à te recevoir parce que tu n'es pas de leur village. Oui, tu n'es pas de leur village, on a du mal à te recevoir. Tu as besoin d'un service, on peut pas te le rendre parce que tu n'es pas tu n'es pas de leur village, et on peut facilement rendre ce service là à leurs frères ou à leurs sœurs.
And that is what is happening in most of our ministries. Like I said, we're already suffering this issue of tribalism. You get to a ministry probably because the minister there is from maybe the center or the littoral. He doesn't welcome people who cannot speak his language. He cannot give a job to people beyond his tribe, which makes
very
life,
wrong.
you know, impossible for people who are in this country.
And you cannot even have the quality of the result that you are expecting, because maybe the right person for that particular position is not from your tribe, and since you are refusing to give that position to that person
because it comes from another tribe,
you cannot have that result that you are expecting. So I think that in one way or the other, if you are getting married, like, okay, I don't care from where you are coming from, it will reduce that problem of tribalism in our country. It will be a great support for us.
Okay, thank you very much, Gwladys. Let's get some reactions. This one says, I prefer marriage within a tribe, reason being that you already know the person since you were growing, and the family too, rather than going somewhere that you don't even know the family details. Some traditions too are not really good when you are not used to it. Yes, that's true, especially when it comes to a widow. Yes, when a young woman loses her husband. There's some tribes that have a terrible
tradition when you're going through widow.
What they do to their widows' maid.
And at times,
it's frustrating.
And you realize that there are the women who propagate that, you know, ill treatment.
And at times you even find that in one or the other, that's not even the tradition, but because the woman
is from another
tribe, they have to impose some kind of things that will hurt her. So it's just like, okay, they want to get to punish that person for something that the person has not done.
There's just this hatred. People are just tied up when it comes to people from other lands. Yes. So people who have had history or stories from these tribes will probably say, no, I don't want my daughter to get married to this tribe, because if something happens, you know, to the husband, the way they will treat her or maybe to the wife. Yes, because sometimes even the widower suffers a lot at the death of his wife. Yes, so we should we should be watchful on such issues. This one says, good morning, I'm called Acho Dorothy. I prefer intertribal because when I and my husband have problems, only his family and mine, or when death occur, my parents and his will not be afraid because we are from the same land or tribe. Okay, I think here what you're trying to say is you prefer tribal marriage. That's marriage from the same tribe. Yeah. All right, thank you. And I think the custodians of our land, they say law was made for man and not man for law. Some of these cultures that make life a little bit frustrating for others. Why can't we come and amend them? For instance, this issue of widows, when their husbands die and you have to make a woman sometimes to sleep with a corpse, to drink water, whatever water it is, water that have bathed the dead body. I don't know if some of these cultures are still practicing in this country. In this country,
are practicing them.
You make the woman to sleep on the bare floor for so many days and all of that. That's
in a small cabin somewhere without light and nothing. So at times the lady is supposed to stay for maybe months or days without bathing and all that. It's embarrassing. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I think such laws should be reviewed and renewed. Okay. This one, I think, is a message adding up to what the person says. More so, if there are many intertribal marriages, there will be a lot of people in the country. Imagine there was a decree in the 60s that an award is given to any couple made up of Anglophones and Francophones. We will not have this crisis.
Yeah, I'm telling you. We will not have the difference. That's what I was saying. Yeah. That the fact that we have that particular problem of tribes, that's the main issue. But if you try in one way or the other to accept that, okay, let us mingle ourselves.
We are one people.
Let us mingle ourselves. We are going to reduce a lot of problems in Cameroon, because Cameroon have, first of all, a lot of tribe. A lot. So if you want just to stay in your tribe, it will be really complicated.
Yeah, exactly. Suzanne Achu writing from Santa. Thank you very much, Suzanne Achu. I'm sure you are at the top of the Northwest region. Hope Santa is breathing well this morning. Hello, beautiful ladies. Good morning. Well, to marry your tribe or someone from your tribe, you have a lot of advantages, like the culture of your people and the areas of respect. Okay, of respect the lady needs to give. But even though some tribe have their own way of behaving and their own way of living, but I think if you love somebody, no matter the tribe, you will marry the person. But for me, I prefer to marry my tribe or someone from my tribe. Guess what my mom would do? Guess what my mom would do if I bring home a Bamileke or Yaounde girl as a wife? The whole village will surely be against it.
I remember what my father used to say, to tell us. He was saying that, when you are putting birth to ladies, you don't know.
You don't know.
They can just go and carry
even a white man,
anybody and bring
any tribe, any kind of tribe, whether a Bamileko, you just go and carry it. So my father was like sick of that
notion.
He was really sick of that. And at the end of the day,
it happened.
Even my father had problems with people from the Northwest region. Unfortunately, when I was getting married to a man from Northwest, he wasn't even alive. So I don't know whether he would have accepted my husband or he would, because he really had a terrible notion of the people from the Northwest region. I'm telling you,
these are real issues we are living with as a people blessed with so many tribes. The advantages are huge and the disadvantages are as well.
Sometimes when we are getting into these things, so we don't really need to focus on the disadvantages. Let yourself go. We are Cameroonians. Wherever you run to, we'll meet in this same Cameroon. So sometimes parents just, you know, go through stress for nothing.
By people from different tribes.
And it's exciting.
From somebody from
it's exciting.
Tribe,
it's quite exciting learning new things, new things, discovering new food, discovering new people, new language. It's quite exciting.
It's exciting.
So sometimes we just bother ourselves for over nothing.
Oh yeah,
over nothing.
Let me complete the message. So the behavior of other tribes are just not good. Desmond Truth from Etudi Yaounde. Yes, Desmond Truth, we understand. We have some parents,
They are on this.
When they have spoken, they have spoken. No matter what you come to tell them.
I know that for some people have, you know, actually
must be respected.
you know, defy the parents' orders of not marrying, and then they never receive blessings from the parents. I mean, the parents actually stamp their feet on the floor and say no.
And if your parent cannot bless your marriage, definitely you are going to suffer in that marriage. So that's why in Bamileke zone, they always. In fact, if the mother or the father say, I don't want that, don't worry yourself. Even if the person love you at the top, it's going to drop you. Yes, because it doesn't want to feel that pain in the relationship. Because the father or the mother have not give the blessing.
It's frustrating. This one says, why should one be suffering to learn other cultures simply because of marriage, of which getting along with my tribe girl will be as easy as good morning? In our culture, tradition, customs, and communication, especially when you have something to discuss secretly in a public place. So I prefer marriage from my tribe. This is Benjika Wuyinka Brendan. I'm definitely sure you are from
Banso.
Yeah, you're a soul boy. Thank you very much for the message, and it concludes President Ngabu Branch Yaounde. All right. Yeah, Grassfield people, thank you very much. Hope you're doing fine this day. This one says, history tells us that Solomon fought no war because of the numerous intertribal marriages he had. He was married to women from different countries. Contextualizing it will be difficult for someone to be in conflict with you when you are married to his sister. This one is a little bit complicated.
No, but I think I got what the person is saying. He's saying that if you get married to somebody who is not from your same tribe, it's really difficult for somebody from that tribe to come and attack you, because in one or the other, you people already have a link. You understand? Who is maybe your wife or your husband? That's what the man is saying, and is of course you have a point. You have a point, because somebody will not come and want to destroy your life, and then your wife or your husband will watch the person do it because
be very
his brother or definitely the person is going to protect you.
Okay. All right, and he was quoting Solomon because Solomon married from various
he was
tribes.
A wise man.
So these people could not just come and attack him because definitely he's
you know what Solomon was doing.
The wife.
Solomon was doing this when he knows that in one way or the other he can have a problem with this king. He go there
and he takes to your daughter.
The daughter becomes his wife. So at that time you cannot come and
attack him. Of course, that's why he was called the wise man. Wise King Solomon.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much for the messages. Maybe we'll move on to something else. We'll be back to get more of the messages, and it's a COVID-19 pandemic. Today we are going to get to the charts concerning countries badly hit by, the virus, and the countries who have recorded new cases, new deaths, and definitely more infections. So as we look at the chart there, just follow with me as I talk. We know that countries leading right now, we have India. India is counting plus 7,992 new cases and 17 new deaths. Now coming down, Russia is having 8,731 new cases, while they are counting 397 deaths. Now Mexico is counting 3,990 new cases and 529 deaths. Ukraine 10,072 new cases, 307 deaths. Czechia is counting 2,212 new cases and 14 deaths. So these countries, as you can see, they have been on the chart and they have badly been hit by COVID-19 in recent times. So if you're planning a travel or journey to these countries, you want to be very careful. When we check African countries, for instance, Israel, South Africa, Cameroon, Morocco, there are no new deaths and no new infections. Moving on to the second chart, Pakistan has plus 5,112 new cases and 131 new deaths. Hungary, 2,365 new cases and 182 new deaths. Austria, 2,131 plus cases and 26 plus deaths. And we come down to Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is counting 2,853 new cases and 30 new deaths. So please respect all barrier measures against the COVID-19 pandemic. It's very, very important we keep safe and together kick out the deadliest virus. And if you can take your COVID-19 vaccine, yes, go for it. But if you cannot, all right, that's your decision and nobody's going to force it down your throat. It's from person to person. Yes, just think about it, and if you're good with it, you should. Nobody forces anyone to get it. Like the Ministry of Health has spoken, the Prime Minister has spoken. Okay, let's get down to gossip for the day. You don't want to miss out on today's gist. It's just too juicy with Gwladys Bomotonguina.
Grinding.
C'est Congo ça.
Comment ça, mamie?
Ah non, le gossip de l'aujourd'hui là, non, c'est la chimamelu, donc c'est quelque chose que c'est pas la gola, elle a le quoi, elle a le cœur, mon frère. Parce que je sais pas comment elle arrive à faire ça. En tout cas, c'est une Nigériane, une célébrité nigériane. No, mark my word. In fact, look at my lips when I'm talking to you. Une célébrité au Nigeria, elle a célébré son divorce.
What? Like she celebrated the wedding?
Elle a célébré son divorce. Comme elle a célébré son mariage, c'est comme ça qu'elle a célébré le divorce avec toute l'arsenal et tout ça.
Is it like her husband was a bad man to her that she has to celebrate that, oh, finally this thing has come to an end?
Desmond, give us the images of the lady, because the girl is just blowing.
Yeah.
She's just beautiful.
She's
glowing. Just amazing.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you. I don't know what is happening with my images today, but in fact, Nora,
yeah, but how can a woman?
He removed your camera from Nora. Why are you doing that?
How can a woman celebrate her divorce, her own divorce? As in, we know that most people are sad when it comes to divorce.
Yeah,
you know,
but
that's separation.
Her own case, she's happy.
So some people, they are happy because sometimes it's hard when the man says no or the other party.
But I
doesn't
think that
want to
maybe she's just pretending.
Are you sure?
How can you be happy of divorce?
I'm telling you.
Definitely
That's the question I'm asking. Was it like the marriage was a death trap or what?
Definitely the marriage was not anything.
It was not good.
You could talk about.
But even if you get into a marriage and it doesn't end well, of course you not come out and you're celebrating divorce. No, we don't do that. It's not part of us. It's not our culture. Okay. Even in the Western world, we never heard that somebody celebrates a divorce. Nobody wants to get into marriage and then
celebrate her own divorce.
Desmond, what's happening with the
She celebrate with the crown, on appelle ça comme la couronne, avec la robe, avec le gâteau. Elle a même écrit quoi sur le gâteau là? Elle a écrit quelque chose là.
Elle a écrit I did, I'm
done.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine, Nora? How can somebody with her right senses, a woman, celebrate her divorce?
Yeah.
That's not it's not part of us.
Okay, that's what we're working on getting us those pictures.
We are not even in a Europe country.
When you look at it, you could
mistake
in Africa, for a birthday.
Yeah, even in Europe, even in the Western world, I've never seen somebody celebrating divorce. It's not something we should be happy about.
Says that, okay, maybe white people have their own ways
of doing things crazy sometimes.
But I mean,
African.
we are Africans, you know, and when you divorce, my dear, you have divorce. And
Okay,
you know that,
there she is. There she is.
that's the
I do.
the
I did.
woman.
I'm done.
Beautiful lady.
Divorced at last. Was she going through hell? Was she going through hell? The question in my mind now is, was she going through hell in this marriage?
Nora,
so why did
when
you
you are
just
looking
walk
at
out
her
quietly?
picture,
Oh yeah.
is she looking like somebody who is going through hell?
Not at all. She's a diva. Look at her.
She's not looking like somebody who is
and she's
going
wearing
through
her
hell.
sash there, divorced diva. Wow.
Can you imagine?
This is huge. Very beautiful.
No, I think that she wanted to make a buzz.
Oh, these
No, I think
celebrities,
that her
these
husband
celebrities,
was
She's
terrible
really happy
to her.
because
Gladys, that's some men.
there are some marriages that you go to bed.
Eileen
Eileen,
maltreat a woman and
not
she will do everything
refusing,
possible
Eileen.
to make this man love her. She's already a gorgeous woman. She has her own
she's a
thing
very,
running.
very beautiful
She has her
lady.
own job or whatever enterprise she's with. When you look at her, you know, there are men who will maltreat you no matter who you are.
But you know
Definitely
that
this woman
when
has
a
been
woman
through
also have a
tough
kind of
times.
money, she can be stubborn in one way or the other.
women
There are
empowerment.
things that she will not take.
Yeah.
And she will want to show you that I am not taking it, and I'm celebrating that I am not taking it.
Of course.
So you don't even just look something like that and just say that, okay, for me it's not something that is
It's
to celebrate.
advisable
Yeah,
to do.
it's not something that a woman
Should celebrate. It's not good.
Because first of all, when a man have already répudié, on dit comment, quand un homme a déjà répudié une femme, c'est pas bon déjà pour l'image de cette femme. Parce que quand un autre homme va venir, il y a toujours l'histoire là.
of course, you are divorcée.
Pourquoi est-ce que ton mari t'a laissé tomber? Pour quelle raison? C'est compliqué. Beaucoup de femmes prennent ça à la légère, mais
It's something to be taken seriously.
Faut pas prendre ça à la légère. Peut-être elle est une diva, elle est une star. Tu vois, elle peut se remarier toujours avec quelqu'un, un autre homme, tu vois, parce qu'elle est dans le milieu du showbiz. Mais une autre femme qui n'a pas cette même popularité, qui n'a pas ce même style de vie, va s'azader à faire ça vraiment, franchement.
She invested so much.
Sa belle famille, c'est là où sa belle-mère va dire à son fils que la fille là qu'on a divorcée là, c'est elle que tu vas épouser.
Non, jamais. Et on l'a pas seulement divorcée.
Elle a célébré son divorce. Non, elle va faire même un mois chez toi, mon fils.
But these celebrities can really do crazy things sometimes.
Exactly. Especially when you have so much money.
You don't
what to do with the
You
money.
don't even know what to do with the
Because
money.
when you
Start
look
doing
at that, you
nonsense
realize
things.
that she invested so much into
Yeah, for
this
sure.
divorce party and blah blah blah.
When you even see the ladies, les filles d'honneur au
elles sont
divorce.
classiques.
Nora, les filles d'honneur au divorce. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Her backup friends. All right, let's take few reactions before we take a commercial break. Peter from Yaoundé says, I prefer marriage from the same tribe because some cultures are really tough for the spouses to merge. Some cultures are repugnant to natural justice and it's going to be very strange for the husband or wife. That's very true. It's exactly what we've been talking about here. Your opinion does count. Many things. Want to hear from you. Have your say. Let's take a commercial break rather. When we come back, we take more of your reactions and then we'll go to the kitchen.
BT Media is getting better, going further with clearer images. Our channels, My Media Prime, My Movie Africa, French and English, My Music Africa, My Gospel Africa, Real Black 1 and 2 will be upgrading on EMA 17 with frequency 12,333, symbol rate 30,000 on a vertical polarity 17 degrees east. This is to satisfy our consumers who watch our channels for information, entertainment, and education. BT Media Group, building the future. Tourbillon.
Maman, pourquoi tu pleures?
Fifi, tu ne dors pas.
Tu n'as rien à boire ici.
Tu vas encore boire avec tout le vin qu'on a déjà bu là.
Toi aussi bébé, j'ai encore soif.
Je n'ai rien à boire.
Tourbillon.
Tiens-toi tranquille, j'ai une grosse nouvelle à te dire. J'espère que tu ne vas pas encore te banir ici là. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a encore? Il paraît que ton mari, notre mari, a une troisième femme qui vit à Bafoussam. Ouais, Banaloba, la femme ici. Bonjour. Vous cherchez quelqu'un? Oui. C'est vous qui habitez ici? Oui. Ah, enchanté. Nous sommes tes épouses.
4 jeunes femmes ressortissant des régions différentes et amies depuis l'enfance vont traverser une période tourbillonnante de leur vie. Tous les lundis, mercredis et vendredis à partir de 18h sur My Media Prime.
Welcome to the universe of Lacastro. Lacastro tells you in classic, comfortable, luxurious and affordable rooms, suites, apartment and duplex with glamorous design and royal touches with prices from 12,000 CFA francs in the homely restaurant and snack bar with African and continental meals and drinks for share, relaxation and event celebration. A parking where your cars are secure and your security our priority. Lacastro gives you a home away from home feel. Lacastro is situated in Limbe, Solara Road, few kilometers from GBHS. For your strategic lodging in Limbe, contact Lacastro on 653 26 23 46 66 77 17 35 5. Facebook at Lacastro. Lacastro, furnished apartment, a home away from home.
With us, you would never be disappointed because we got just what you need. We sell quality products that render you beautiful and sublime. Footwear, handbags, high-class dresses for kids. Grass Divine Shopping is situated at the 3rd entrance coming from Carrefour Anatole, opposite Crédit du Golfe, first shop. Try quality every day with Grass Divine Shopping. For more information, call the numbers 699 27 06 42 or 654 43 14 44. Better still, 697 99 22 26. Grass Divine Shopping by Benedicto Fashan. Satisfying you is our aim. BT Media sera encore plus mieux. Nous irons plus loin avec des images plus claires. Nos chaînes My Media Prime, My Movie Africa, French and English, My Music Africa, My Gospel Africa, Real Black 1 and 2 seront améliorées sur MOS 17, fréquence 12333, symbol rate 32 000, polarité verticale 17 degrés Est. Nous satisfaisons toujours nos consommateurs qui regardent toujours nos chaînes. Pour vos informations, divertissement et éducation. BT Media Group, building the future.
Welcome back to In the House. And yes, we are talking about tribal marriages and intertribal marriages. That's marriage within the tribe and marriage out of a tribe. Somebody here says, bonjour, moi c'est Atu depuis Togo. J'aime votre émission. Bonne suite de programme à vous. Wow, merci beaucoup aussi Atu. J'espère que le Togo va très bien ce matin. Hello, I will go for any of the above because I don't know what tomorrow holds. I am a native from Ndian Division. Has turned to love people from the northwest region, especially their achu, konfufu, and vegetable. Not forgetting,
also, right?
Not forgetting my Bayangi brothers with their arrow. Son of man, That's the beauty of Cameroon, you know. I prefer intertribal marriage because it gives me a unique opportunity to learn something new and to love every new aspect about my spouse, whether bizarre or great. I love the difference. It brings us together. By the way, I love the lady in red, her French accent, her attire and headscarf. You look awesome as always. From Langia B from Moya. Ooh la la, Gladys, you have a secret admirer. That's great, thank you. Greetings to you all in the media house. I am Slim Wheezy, an upcoming artist typing from Douala. I would prefer to get married from my own tribe, but this is disadvantageous in that you won't be able to get some intertribal relationship, and the other way round. I'll say marriage is not only tribalistic, but let me say marriage is love. I love you all in the media house, and thanks to the host. Thank you very much for your message, my dear upcoming artist. We wish you all the best on your musical parcours. Good morning, ladies. Please, one person should represent. Okay, this person is typing us from Jakiri. Thank you very much. This message might have interfered or just get into our box, which doesn't concern us. And we have this one. Gaius writing from Yaoundé. I love the choice of your topic today, but I am in 100% support of tribal marriage and not intertribal marriage, because in my village, for example, when a man that is married to an outsider pass on the woman, hardly
pass on the woman hardly.
Okay, this one is a little bit complicated. Let me take it again.
Passes, I'm sure in case of death, passes on. In case of death, I'm sure that's what he wants to say.
Passes on. All right, that's right. The woman hardly stay in the village. I have never seen or heard one case. All right, your message continues down here. I have never seen or heard one case that stays. They will always prefer that their husbands should invest outside his village or in their own village. I will be very happy if your next topic should center on the effect of intertribal marriage. Intertribal marriage is dangerous. I can't encourage it. Wow.
You have a really trauma. You have a
this is
big
indeed
trauma.
Deep. Yeah. I
think
in the course of talking, Nora and yourself have cited some disadvantages that would also come from marriages, intertribal marriages, which she highlighted a lot of that. And we have already tackled that at the same time. But then let's be welcoming to people from other regions, other tribes. You know, it makes us unique and different. Okay, once again, ladies, according to what Nora said, at times our parents are right at times to tell us which tribe to get married to. Even from the Bible, we have cases where the father wants the son to get married to a particular family or tribe. Even not getting married to your tribe, but at least similar tribes with similar cultures. Just like me, I'm Wibum. And getting married to Nso or Oku is okay because of similar culture. Desmond Truth from Itudi, Yaoundé. All right, that's deep. Thank you very much, Desmond Truth. Good morning. I love the topic of today. You all look beautiful and sweet. All right, thank you very much, but you didn't sign your message. I think we have our other messages on our WhatsApp, but probably will come back. Somebody just says hi. Hello to you too. Hope you're doing great this morning. Nora, something is cooking in the kitchen already. Oh yes.
Are you hungry?
It's past midday.
Okay.
What are we having? It's the Eve of Labor Day.
It's the Eve of Labor Day, and we just need something pepperish, you know. Yeah. Okay. Today we are going to go with fried fish. Our fried fish. This one, that is a tilapia right there. We have our fish. We have the Maggi, salt for seasoning. We have vegetable oil, white pepper, garlic powder, and your ground ginger. Now, what do you do in doing your fried fish? You scale your fish, wash it properly, and then you season the fish. Now, seasoning will mean you're using salt, Maggi, the white pepper, the garlic, and the ginger powder all together. Mix it, rub it on the fish, having given the fish some cuts, and then you season just like what we have there. You season the fish and then leave it for a while, for like 5-10 minutes. Let the spices incorporating the fish, and then you bring it to your fry pan where you've put the oil on the fire and it's already hot. Then you put your fish inside to fry, just like what we have there. You fry your fish.
Oh my God!
One
deep
side,
frying,
deep
right?
fry. Yeah, I always like doing fish with
when you see some fries looking really brown, like crispy,
very crispy and brown.
Because of deep frying.
Deep frying means what?
Now you put enough oil
and
then put the fish inside. That's what
I've got
deep frying. Even though some people always love to do it with shallow frying.
We have to economize oil.
Of oil. Yeah. Exactly. So that's our fried fish for today. It's quite a simple recipe to fry fish. Bobolo, that is it. With your fish, your jacob by the corner, you just slice a few,
slices of lemon,
then sprinkle your what they call
or you can just have some mayonnaise by the side.
You eat your fried plantain.
That's to me, Nora. How dare you?
It's alright. You're going to be fine. Be calming down.
So that's our fish, and that was a very simple recipe.
It's really amazing.
Frying your fish.
Thank you very much, Nora. I'm sure this is.
You can eat even with bread, eh? Bread, yes.
And fufukon.
All the way.
I knew that. I was saying that because of her. This girl.
Do you know? I really have to
think.
Try eating fufu.
Now try it, Eileen.
And fish.
I bet you I'll try it.
I have to try it
because
I see how it goes.
Imagine
because it's dry and then cut your fish.
It's good.
Without any sauce, just the fish.
And to tell you, she's not eating pepper, so you can imagine. Nora, it's terrible.
It's good. Try it even
Eileen,
with roast fish. You will love it, Nora. Roast fish is a little bit wet. For dry fish, it could be a little bit difficult to try. It's definitely going to work. It will go down. It's not going to be.
Okay, that's a little idea.
Yes, I said it all. The saliva will help you push it down.
Let's get more reactions. We have Muke Aristide who comes back to say, whoa, I like the way you guys analyze this issue. At least the pro and the cons are clearly stated, and I must appreciate this lady who is trying to be bilingual in her analysis. I must say I am impressed. Now, I am clearly convinced that whether you marry from your tribe or outside your tribe, it all depends on love. Bravo à toi, il faut continuer avec
le bilinguisme.
Le bilinguisme que tu promoses chaque jour in the house. Merci beaucoup. Hello to all. I am in Yaoundé, BMRC. My name is Linwe Noel. I believe marriage is spiritual something. It's not a fixing thing. It's from God. This is deep, brother. Thank you very much for your reaction. Makes a lot of sense. Yes, because sometimes we feel like we can fix marriage. We feel like we can arrange marriages. Yeah, for people who will refuse you to get married to another tribe, they'll get you a wife from the same tribe. They'll say, this is a great person. Yes, we are not saying that it's a bad thing. It's not. But then, have you thought about the spiritual aspect of marriage? Have you thought about these two people? Are they soul ties? Are they really compatible? Are you sure they will love each other and the marriage is going to last as much as you want it to last?
Why people are really interested on the blessing of their parent in their marriages, because there is that commandment that says, honor your father and your mother, for you to have long life. Your father and your mother in your life on this earth are like God. You know, you cannot even dare make as if they are not existing. But what we are trying to do here is to make our parents to understand that in one way or the other they might have their reason, but let their reason not be focused on a common language, a common cultural aspect, or no, but let him be based on something tangible.
Just go, good. Especially the background. You should get somebody who is, you know, this person is trustworthy, you're hardworking, you're educated, you share the same values, you share the same goals. Somebody who can help you, you know, realize your dream, achieve your vision.
You know, at times there are people that have got married to to women that their father or their mother have imposed to them. And at the end of the day, those men have not realized nothing of their life because the woman has no purpose. She doesn't even know what they want to achieve in their life. And at the end of the day, the man just finishes his life just like that. And I bet you she will still go.
we have this message here. Let's read it and see how we can help this person. You, Jude. It's in French. Gladys, let me. I hope my French.
Go ahead. We are going to manage it.
Salut à vous au studio. J'aime une fille, mais sa maman n'a jamais aimé notre relation, au point où j'ai été même menacée par sa tante et la fille est folle amoureuse de moi. Elle a été la première fille que j'ai rencontrée jusqu'à aujourd'hui. Après tant de humiliations, menaces vers sa maman, je n'arrive plus à aimer cette fille comme avant, mais elle est toujours derrière moi. Je ne veux pas la faire du mal, mais qu'elle ne mérite pas. Sa mère n'aime pas mon bien, ni nos voix avancer ensemble, s'il vous plaît. J'ai besoin de votre conseil. À chaque fois que je la dis à elle, refaire sa vie.
Que je lui demande de refaire sa vie.
Oui. Et elle croit seulement que je vais la quitter pour quelqu'un d'autre. Elle est encore élève, mais moi non. Jude depuis Douala.
Déjà, leur relation, je crois qu'ils sont encore jeunes. Oui, ils sont encore jeunes et certainement la mère ne voit pas l'aboutissement au mariage sur le coup. Donc du coup, c'est difficile pour le parent d'approuver ce genre de relation. Ce que je peux dire à ce jeune homme, c'est que si au moins cette fille était déjà, comment je vais dire, adulte, déjà, ok, ils peuvent déjà se marier. Je pense que ça aurait été différent du côté de la maman. Parce qu'ici, je pense que la mère est en train plutôt de protéger sa fille, de ne pas commettre une bêtise. Ce n'est pas en fait qu'elle ne veut pas la relation, mais elle ne veut pas que sa fille soit dans une relation. Elle ne veut pas que sa fille soit dans une relation pour le moment, parce que à l'écoute du message du jeune homme, elle est encore à l'école. Donc sa mère ne veut pas du tout qu'elle soit dans une relation. Ce n'est pas une histoire de lui, c'est une histoire de que sa mère ne veut pas du tout que sa fille soit dans une relation. Et la fille, elle n'est pas en train de comprendre ça, peut-être parce qu'elle est déjà attachée au jeune homme. Mais il y a une manière plus facile pour lui de l'amener à comprendre. Ce n'est pas en la brutalisant. C'est pas en lui disant refais ta vie, vas-y refais ta vie, mais en limitant, comment je dis, si il avait l'habitude de causer avec elle plusieurs fois dans la journée, qu'il commence à diminuer. Donc qu'il diminue progressivement, parce qu'elle est déjà attachée et c'est compliqué.
Et aussi c'est comme s'il n'a pas encore parlé avec la fille, parce qu'ils disent que la fille pense que il veut la quitter pour une autre personne.
Non, même s'il a déjà parlé avec la fille pour lui dire que ok, voilà, moi je suis fatiguée des humiliations de ta mère et tout, c'est pourquoi je préfère que on s'arrête, tu continues ta vie et puis moi aussi je continue la mienne. Ça va pas limiter, ça va pas empêcher une fille amoureuse de continuer à le poursuivre. On en a vu, voilà, c'est difficile. Donc ce qu'il faut faire à ce moment, c'est qu'il faudrait juste qu'il soit patient avec elle. Si lui déjà il dit qu'il n'a plus de sentiments pour la fille, donc il n'y a aucune raison pour laquelle il va faire semblant d'être dans une relation, mais qu'il soit juste patient de se séparer avec elle progressivement. Parce que si c'est brusque, parce que là elle lui dit ok, fais ta vie, je fais la mienne, c'est brusque, et c'est difficile pour elle de prendre et d'accepter. Voilà, c'est pourquoi elle a l'impression que en fait il la quitte pour une autre fille.
And I also love what he says. He has never loved any other person. This is the only girl he has made. And
it's quite
sometimes they say love conquers all, but when you see that love is bringing you hurt, pain, sometimes just let it go.
Exactly. And
let it go. Yes, they are still young. They still have a life ahead of them.
At least they were mature, you know, that okay, they can get married. I will have give him another kind of advice. But
they are still quite young.
The mother does not want at all her daughter to
because
have
she's still a student
to do with men. So that's just it.
This one says, beautiful talk, ladies. You guys are always the best. More grace to you all. Happy weekend and happy Labor Day in advance. Have an amazing day, ladies. Desmond Truth from Etude. Thank you very much. And the last one to go. Good morning. People like etiquettes. People like to be under some bondage. That is what is killing Africans. Okay, thank you very much. Our mentality, we hold on tight to some cultural values. We don't want to move on like probably Westerners who embrace new things, new innovations. We are the kind of people who hold on tight to what we believe in what our grandparents passed to us, and we just want it to be like that. Anyways, it was an amazing show. Thank you, Gwladys Bomotonguina. Thank you very much to you too, Nora Kebei, and all the amazing people who sent us their reactions. You did well. Take the rendezvous for morning. God willing, we will be here for a long week of in the house. Remember, the time is 11 to 12:30 p.m. and you're going to have a rebroadcast of this program at 2 a.m. Saturday morning. Have a blessed day staying connected to more interesting programs coming up on My Media Prime TV. Country News, the Pidgin News full edition is up next. Stay blessed.